Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Ryan Little.
I have a YouTube channel. This is actually so exciting. Hello to the Chomi nabo friends. I go by the name of Melissa Bambi. And this is my YouTube channel. This calls for celebration. So you know me, I'm never not gonna celebrate. So this is for the YouTube channel, Melissa Bambi, coming at you live. Well, not live, but kind of. Yes, honey. It's true. What a way to celebrate. Take 2, scene 1, because that's where we at. So I recorded and then I realized that it was not recording. Well, the sound was not recording. But anyway, I'm back and I'm better. I love you more than ever. Anyway, shut. So, like I mentioned, my name is Melissa Bambi and this is my new YouTube channel. Not that I had an old one, but this is my YouTube channel. First and foremost, thank you to everybody that subscribed. You really trust me because I had no content up, but thank you for that. And like they say, everybody, subscribe to the channel, like it, comment down below, share it to your grandma, your uncle, your auntie, or all of them. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It's going to be quite the journey, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the ups, I'm excited for the downs, I'm excited for everything in between. So it's going to be very exciting for me. I hope that you stick with me through this journey. And let's just do this thing, man. Let's just do this thing. So out of, respect for the YouTube culture, we have to do a get to know you tag or get to know me tag. So I went onto my social media. That's actually Melissa Bambi everywhere. It's 1L, double S, and yes, Bambi really is my surname. So I jotted down a couple of questions. Let's dive right in. The first one is, what do you do for a living? I am a child of God. I try my best for a living. Genuinely, if I'm being really honest, I hate that question. I think it puts unnecessary pressure on people and now they're thinking of, hey, what do I do, what I do, what I do? Because it's always coming from a standing point of you want to seem like you're actually doing something, But I mean, to answer the ask, I am an actress, first and foremost. I am an actress. I'm not a paid actress yet, meaning you won't see me like on a film or on a series or telenovela currently, but it's gonna happen. God willing, it's going to happen. Speak it into existence, right? You'll get a lot of ums and ahs because the baby girl is new to this, What took you so long to start? I get this question a lot. I wasn't ready. And that's truthfully the answer to it. I had to be at a certain place mentally, spiritually, and physically to start. Thank God that it happened now. I don't think that it could have happened better at a different time. So really this time is chosen for me. But I'm ready now and let's do this, baby! What is your content about? So I'm an artist and I'm an all-round artist. Therefore, I feel like it would be stingy or selfish of me to only focus on one thing. So I'm gonna dabble in a lot of things because that's the person I am. So like I said, a little bit of everything ain't hurt nobody. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. By the way, I was the blue Powerpuff Girl. I forgot her name, but I was her. Bubbles! Yes! I was Bubbles. So it's a bit of everything, vlogging, things that I wanted to try that I couldn't try out, chit chats, pranks. I actually want to do reaction videos. I think I have quite the reaction. So quite a few things that will come. It will come when it needs to, Ain't no rushing, no process here. When did you start dancing? And do you still dance? I probably started dancing in my mother's womb, like kicking. It wasn't me kicking to show that I'm alive. It was me kicking because I was doing a routine in the womb. genuinely don't know. For the longest of times, I remember myself dancing. Family occasions or family like parties, I would be in the circle, opening the circle, and then people would like give me money. So I was a stripper at a young age. And they were just giving me money while I was dancing, and I happened to get money. I'm joking, guys. Please don't take me serious. The next one is, what's your favorite position? My favorite position is definitely the underdog. Also, you need to be specific when you ask these questions. My favorite position is being the underdog. Specifically, okay, specifically because when you're the underdog, you don't have, you know, the eyes and everyone that's watching you to see what you're going to do next, but you're still there and you're still putting in the work. 1, 2, maybe debatable, you could be getting, you know, the dap that you should be getting. But I like being the underdog because there's no like focus on you. You can create freely. You have enough room to mess up and to fix and to experiment. So that's my favorite position, the underdog. The next question is, can we go halvesies on a baby named Lwandle? Oh, because of who asked, I might say yes. But I don't know, you see a ring on this finger? No, so do something. Maybe we could. How difficult is it for you as a female to get into the industry that you're trying to get into? That's a very interesting question. I think as much as, you know, we've grown as an industry, we're also very stagnant in terms of allowing the female to maneuver in these spaces. Not that they're incapable of, but they just don't want to at this point. But like Zozi said, we're gonna take up space, and that's what we're doing. A lot of females that I know are really taking up the space in the industry, and that gets me so excited because they are creating a space where I'm going to enter into comfortability. I'm going to enter into creativity because these women are phenomenally creative. But there's so many that's really dominating in the industries, and they're making it comfortable for us who's on the outside, you know, knocking on this door to say, we're going to get in whether you like it or not. And if you don't want to open the door, we're gonna kick it down, you know. It is a tough industry to get into, but I think more than it being tough to get into, it's more difficult to sustain in that position that you're in. I mean, I'm more than willing to sacrifice and really make sure that I get into it, because that's what I'm called to do. What's your most painful memory? Do you really want me to go down this road? My most painful memory is definitely losing my sister. I was very young, but I know it was a painful memory. It was so, it still is painful. There's a specific picture I have every time I think of her, and it's, listen, my most painful memory is losing my sister. I lost her to a car accident. I often wonder how life would be had she been here, because she was very like, you know, open-minded and experimental, you know. But yeah, that's definitely my most painful memory. The next question is, when did you discover you had a passion for art? I cannot pinpoint like specifically when I had a passion for art, but I definitely know that in primary school, I was like in school productions, main character. I did Valentine's modeling shows and I won 4 years in a row. 4 years in a row, I'm telling you, I walked, short girl like this, walking, she still won. I cannot pinpoint when. It just happened. For the longest time, as far back as I can remember, I've had a passion for art. The next question is, how did you know you were a creative? I didn't. It just happened. It genuinely just happened. You know how in life you have defining moments? I think for me, the defining moment of me as a creative being definitely had to be when it was now the end of grade 7 and we're looking for schools, and my mother had enrolled to a couple of schools. She enrolled to 2 schools, actually, I'm lying, 2 schools. And the one school was Queen's High School and the second one was NSA. So for NSA, I had to audition. I hadn't prepared anything. I was procrastinating the whole time. I was Not that I wasn't interested. All my friends were going to either Jeppy Girls or Queens. And I also wanted to go there because who am I gonna play with? I want to play with people in drink break, you know what I mean? The audition was the Saturday. The Friday, I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just go and audition. Let me just go and audition. Let me just find a small play that I can do and audition for it, So I'm learning the lines on the Friday. Imagine, my audition Saturday. Friday, I'm there learning lines. Hey, the girl was like, are you ready? Yeah, girl, what you mean? I'm ready. Yeah. Where? Okay, fine. I knew half of it. I knew half of my piece that I was supposed to know. Come Saturday, we go to NSA. Everyone goes to their respective departments. We go to drama. It was so scary because we are literally auditioning in front of everyone. Okay, Shapu, I'm there, I'm auditioning. I get my words wrong. I'm like, can I start over? They're like, yeah, sure, go for it. I did it. I get it wrong again. I'm like, can I do it again? They're like, no, sorry. I'm like, okay, thank you. There's nothing I could do at that point. I left shop, went back home. I don't know how long after they called my mom to say, no, I got accepted. I'm like, okay. So that for me was like the defining point to say, I'm actually a creative and I'm actually talented and I'm actually skillful. Now all I need to do is really just work on my art because it's a constant work. Even now I have to keep working because talent, as you can see, is not enough. You need to back it up with everything else. I think that was the defining moment for me to really understand that I'm a creative being, and then everything else after that, like the pieces that I've created at church, the pieces that I create in jail, like for people, even just like my perspective on certain things. I'm just like, okay, so this is what I is, How do you cope with pressure? I don't, because I don't like it. I don't like being under pressure. Not that I'm a planner, but I definitely want to know what's going to happen and how it must happen. And you can look at it as a double-edged sword, really. But how do I deal with pressure? I don't, because I don't put myself in those moments. But if I had to, I'm going to do as everyone says, be calm. Which a lot of people know that, me and calmness. But I think maybe I'll just apply myself. Yeah, I'll apply myself and then let everything happen the way it must happen. Okay, so for the last question, would you go horseback riding with your favorite cousin? Why are you even asking me this? Pull up at my house, let's go and ride the horses. Let's go. Why are you even asking me this? I'm ready. I'm always ready to do these fun things with you. And who said you're my favorite cousin? Question. I'm joking. You definitely know you're my favorite cousin. Also, I think it's such a flex to have like cousins at the same age range, because now they're your friends. Like, imagine having old cousins. Like, old people are boring, guys. Like, I see my mother and her friends and all they do is sit, and I'm like, no, guys, no. But yes, you are my favorite cousin, and I'm more than ready to go on the back of a horse and sit on it. I just hope because clearly I'm not gonna be on a horse. I'm gonna be on a pony. So I hope they have ponies for me. But yeah, thank you guys for asking me those questions. I hope that it's been insightful. I hope that it's been fun. So because I'm such a firm believer in you experience people when they're doing things, or you experience them better rather when they're doing things, I did something that's going to counter my fear of starting the YouTube channel. So I did something that I was scared of to cancel doing what I'm scared of. Does it make sense? It should make sense. It should make sense. Because if it doesn't make sense, it has to make rants. Okay, so what I did was yesterday, I did something that I really wanted to do for the longest time, and my mother doesn't know. So if she sees this, Ma, I love you. And I'm sorry, but I had to do it because I wanted to do it. But I love you though. And that should count for everything. So I went and I got a belly piercing. Like, I don't know if you can see it from there. But here it is. And I'm not even supposed to be wearing stuff like this because wow. But anyway, I got this belly piercing yesterday. And it was not really spontaneous. So sorry about that, my camera cut, but I'm back in action, get it? Okay, so yeah, so I was young and my mom's like, no, why do you want jewelry hanging from your tummy? Yeah. And I'm also young, so I'm like, oh yeah, okay, no, sharp. So this is like early high school, nah? Maybe even like grade 7 going into grade 8, but yeah, I was young, I understood, okay, sharp. Then, so after school came and I'm like, yeah, no, surely now I can do it because now I have a nose ring, now I have a tragus, nah, you know? So I'm thinking, yeah, no, now is the perfect time to do it. And then the girl got sick. So now I'm thinking, no ways. How am I going to put a belly ring there by the point of distraction, you know? And I'm just like, no. So for the longest time, I'm like, Then suddenly, a wave of beautiful women came and they're all having belly rings. And I'm like, this surely has to be a sign. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, sharp, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. You know, I'm like, plus because I genuinely do want to lose weight. I can't get it from inside, so I'm gonna try get it from outside. So if my belly looks cute, if in my mind at that point I'm like, what if I lose weight and it looks cuter, you know? So I'm trying to gather the strength and inspiration from outside, which is wrong. Don't do it. I don't advise for it. So that's what happened. But also I thought to myself, no man, my football would look cute with a bill of jewelry just hanging like that. Yeah, so I'm out here and I'm like, let's go do it. I'm like, you know what, let me vlog it as well. So I did it. You're gonna see it next though. So yeah, I did it, guys. I did it. My pain threshold is this much. It's this much. So I'm hoping for the best. Everything's gonna work out and my belly's gonna look cute. I'm gonna have a football with a belly ring. What you know about that? Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me on my very first YouTube channel video. Like I mentioned in the beginning, it's going to be an exciting journey. It's going to be ups and downs and everything in betweens, but I'm really excited for it. If you have notes and constructive criticism, you can DM me if you want to. You can DM me if you have my number, you can message me. You can even write it down on the comments below, but just be kind, because it's only kindness and positivity in this area, you know what I mean? So if there's stuff that you'd like me to work on, or like stuff that could be like really good notes that I can work on, please don't hesitate. This is a space where I can learn, where you can learn, hopefully. I have a very teachable spirit. So just be kind though. Just be kind, because my heart is just a beginning. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna put it over here or both, or even up and down. I don't know where, but please subscribe. Please like. Please share it to everyone, like I said, to your mom, your dad, your family, your friends, people you don't know. Do the most. Period. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'd also like to extend my gratitude to everyone that is helping me out. You are everything. Thank you. Thank you to Daniel for helping me with the intro vid. It was so amazing working with you. Thank you to all my friends. I know you guys are gonna be here watching. Like probably number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's gonna be you guys. But thank you so much. Thank you for everyone else who's also just watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did recording it. So yeah, let's start this journey, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hello from the other side. This is me and my baby. You can call her Drilingska. But anyway, thank you so much and goodie bye. We did it! That's take 1. That's take 500 of the first video done.